Switching gears right now, they're going to provide the Moderna vaccine instead of the Johnson & Johnson. Again, that is happening as we speak.
Yeah, this of course happening because the Fed's recommending a pause, the FDA that is recommending a pause on the Johnson & Johnson vaccine over blood clotting concerns. Fox 59's Alexa Green is live in Speedway this morning where a mass clinic is scheduled to happen today. Alexa, officials at IMS starting to learn about this pause as we did.
That's exactly right. Good morning to you, Daniel and Angela. All of this information still in the very early stages. So we just heard from IU Health officials not too long ago. They too trying to figure out exactly what their plan is in the coming weeks. We can tell you today this mass vaccination clinic scheduled for IMS, it is going to go on. People who have registered, who have appointments, they won't be getting the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Instead, they will be offered the 2-dose Moderna vaccine. So that means people coming here today, they will be getting the first dose. Then in 28 days, they will be going somewhere else in Indianapolis to be offered the second dose. We did learn from IU Health officials, 95% of people who were scheduled here today, they are moving forward to get that Moderna vaccine. The chief medical officer, Lindsay Weaver, telling us that people need to get vaccinated no matter what vaccine it is. Now, she wants to remind Hoosiers right now, the FDA is saying this is just a pause. The health department is awaiting further notice. She did reiterate, though, this involves 6 cases and more than 6.8 million people who have been administered that Johnson & Johnson vaccine. It's unclear how long this pause will go on for, and we're told they should be learning more in the coming days. And of course, they're going to then pass that information on to us. The health department did tell us they do have access to the Pfizer and Moderna vaccine, but it really depends on how long this pause is. So a lot of unanswered questions this morning. In the meantime, again, we can tell you people who have appointments here at IMS, they will be offered that 2-dose Moderna vaccine instead of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. If they want to proceed, of course, with that, they should have received some sort of text message or an email with more instructions on that. We also did ask IU Health, what about those who received the Johnson & Johnson vaccine? As we mentioned, more than 6 million Americans, they've already gotten their dose. The chief medical advisor of IU Health, she reiterated this is extremely rare. Again, just 6 people in more than 6 million. So something to keep in mind. But again, we're going to keep pushing for answers, and we will bring that to you on air and, of course, online. Angie and Daniel.
Stay with us and ask you some more questions, because right now our viewers, they are just really bombarding us with a lot of things. And one of the things I'm getting asked the most is if I just got it, and I am still a little concerned. I feel really good about it, but are there symptoms or things that I should look out for if I got it, and especially if I'm a woman and if I'm in between those ages of where these other women got it? When do I go see a doctor? When do I know that maybe I could be one of those very rare few that something's wrong?
Right. So, and the cases that the FDA is looking at, those 6 cases, they're specifically happening to women within the few weeks after they received that vaccine. Signs and symptoms include abdominal pain, leg pain, headaches, and some others. So, of course, if you're experiencing that, or if you're concerned or worried, you're encouraged to reach out to your primary care doctor. And
Alexa, also concerning the vaccine, you know, initially they had the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Why were they so able to quickly get this Moderna vaccine to the track when this happened?
Pretty amazing that the health department was able to do that. I mean, they found out about it around 7 a.m. this morning as well. The State Department saying that they're going to be putting a pause on the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, and they immediately went to Plan B. They do tell us that they do have the Moderna and Pfizer vaccine available to them, but how many doses, we don't know, and how long they can sustain this, well, that's really the question. It really depends on how long this pause is for.
Yeah, and
Daniel?
Alexa, one of our former coworkers just tweeted at me and said, you know what, I went ahead and canceled the Johnson & Johnson, but I already have the Moderna shot at a Kroger, and it's actually before my Johnson & Johnson shot was scheduled. I'm interested, just making that note, and then looking behind you, I still think there are tons of people coming in, and they're good with getting the Moderna today.
I think a lot of people, no matter who you are, what age you are, I mean, have been looking forward to getting this vaccine. As you heard from IU health officials, they're encouraging Hoosiers to get any vaccine that's available to them. So if they can't get into IMS, as we've been telling you, yeah, Kroger, and there's other pharmacies like CVS and Walgreens, they might have available appointments in the coming weeks. And as you mentioned, one of our coworkers was able to find a spot actually before the one here at IMS. As you can see, yeah, now there's still a line behind me. So I think a lot of people just anxious to get this vaccine, no matter which one it is.
Alexa Green reporting live outside the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Incredible work this morning on breaking this information to our viewers and to us regarding this developing story that's changing literally by the minute.